Hello and welcome. This is going to be All the Mods 10. This is episode 11. Today, we're going to work on some of the auto crafting stuff. One thing I will note, I am sick, so my voice will be here and there and up and down, and coughing and clearing my throat. So just to let you know beforehand, I am not feeling well. So things that I've done offline. Couldn't sleep last night, so I ended up coming out and we got a trading villager at the top and his llamas. I will steal the leads. Thank you very much. I built two more buildings here. I flattened out almost this entire area. Put down grass or just put down dirt, I should say, not grass. And cleared out a little bit of this area as well, filled in some spots, cleaned up some of the stuff the Enderman dropped, finished, cleaned up this building here. I'm going to do something with it. I don't know what, but something. Our farms are going really well. They're doing really well. Lots of stuff. So that's good. The other thing I did was I added more to the basement. Or I shouldn't say added, I took away. Quickly go in here and I'll show you. I have an infestation of Endermen everywhere. What I did is I came down here, filled in a lot of the walls that the digital miner was eating up. Then I opened this up completely, so it's going to be a lot easier for me to run cables to all the different places that need to go. Still need to clean out a little bit more, but for now that's going to be working. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to make some elevators. That's just wool and ender pearl. Because of the infestation of Endermen I have quite a few ender pearls. Killing them, so let's just make a few elevators right now. All right, this is from the elevators mod. I've seen this a billion times in a billion mod packs. It's great. We're gonna make. Okay, we're only gonna make two because we don't have enough wool. So let's find. Where is my? Where are my shears? There are my shears. Go in here. Not there. The touch mending. This one, and this one. I know this is not something you people usually do, but I feel like doing that. And mending. That just, gives me an extra added bonus for more. I have the block, but I'm just going to fill them in right now because I'm so sick of seeing holes in the ground. Here. Got a little bit of wall. Oh, interesting. How did these guys get in here? They must have fallen off the cliff or something. Missed two over here. I changed my viewpoint and I don't like it. Let me finish this quickly here and then I will go back to what I had it at. There it grew back. All right, sorry about that. Let's go back. I need to be farther away. It's just too close. I don't know why. Oh, you know what it was? They probably got changed into that from the lightning storm I had. There was a really bad lightning storm in Minecraft. And when pigs get hit by lightning, they turn into pigmen. Because there's no way that they would get in here. They couldn't even fall off. Because there's a gap in there. Well, they must have turned into. That's hilarious. All right. I've seen it happen like once before, but I think that was in a video, not actually in one of my own games. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go here. Open this up. So I got 132. So that's much better than what I had. So let's white elevator. So let's do. So we got 2 for this building, 2 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 for that one. In here, we're going to put an elevator in the floor. Gonna pop it right there, there, and just hit jump, and we go up, shift, and we go down. Very nice, because now we can then go into the floors in the basement without any worries whatsoever. Do the same up here. No, I really I don't need to because I've got stairs right there, but I'd rather have the same everywhere. Okay. All right, and this goes into, that's the crystals, right? Yeah. So we'll probably want one. That's good enough right there. Okay. Oh, I should probably just go back up through there. Okay. And basically so that, if I need to get into the basement for whatever reasoning, I can do it. I'll just fill this in afterwards. There. And the nice thing is that if you want to camouflage them, you want to change them into a specific block, all you do is right-click the block on there, and it changes it to that, so you won't even know that it's sitting in the floor. But I don't like that. Oops. I got to do with regular hand, I believe. Yeah, you just right-click on it. It goes back to normal. Shift right-click. All right, so I got that done. Let's go and take a look at what we need to do out here. I need to fill in these buildings here, put some doors on them. I need to make one of these rooms a power room so I can start getting some of the power stuff going. And then I need to make another room an automation room for inscribers, and I'll make that other inscriber room something else afterwards, but I want to make a new room for it so I can do it all properly and wire it all up. So let's see if we can make some of the power stuff, because we do need more power. We're almost out. Excuse me. Well, that was the other thing I did. I spent a long while going through and adding a whole bunch of stuff to patterns, both for power, mechanism, and just regular crafts and things from our essences. So that will help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a search here for power. Okay, so we're going to make a bunch of these energized cubes. We're going to make, let's make 8 of them. Missing lava, of course, because it doesn't like that recipe. Where is it? I think it's for this one here. Yeah, that's with the lava. Okay, so let's go here with this. I'm going to do no substitutions. Write that. Plot again, put that back in. And now, if I try and make it, it should be fine. 8, there we go, because it's going to use the fire essence to create lava in a bucket, so it's going to create the bucket as well. So that's nice that it does that. I'm going to need some of these, not the starter. Basic or the starter? I'm going to do the basic for now. We're going to need 5 per. So we're going to need 50. Going to make a bunch of that stuff. Okay. And then we're going to work on getting a jetpack. And once we get the jetpack, we're going to get the player transmitter. And what that does is that'll transmit energy to me wherever I am in the world or in dimensions. I'm going to get the interdimensional one so that it just doesn't matter where I am. I just get power for anything I want. All right, so those are working on that. The only thing I didn't create was the recipes for the reactors. Let's do that quickly here. So the starter, and that basic, hardened, blazing, and then the niotic, spirited, nitro. Okay, so we'll put those in here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go right to the blazing one, but we're gonna gotta get the orbs set up first, so that they can actually create. Speaking of that, if I'm gonna be doing the orbs, I need patterns. So I'm gonna need 10 of those, and I'm gonna need to make a new. So ME import this one here. So that we make everything already. So I just need those. Okay. I don't know. This is how I figured out how to do it with AE. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. If you guys know if there's a better way than the way I'm doing it, that I will be doing it, definitely let me know. I'm going to need like 12 of those, so I have an extra one. Okay, so we got 12 of those. We got 50 rods. I'm going to get just a couple to start with because they don't stack for some reason. They stack in there, but they don't stack with me. I'm going to need to sleep because I don't have any walls on right now. I'm going to need cable as well, so I'm going to have to get some cable. Cable, we're going to need that, plus we're going to need more. Here, 200. Okay, that's good. And over here, should be able to. Let's put it. Put this here. Okay. I'll put that there. That connects. Good. Okay, so now in the corner here, we're going to dig down. Probably both spots. I can bring up power and cables. What I didn't get was any Lux cables. Excuse me. So Lux cables, I'm gonna need those. We'll do the walls in a minute. Gonna get and then we'll go down here. Those are going. Across. Upgrade those pipes later. Okay, so we got everything there. All right, so first we're going to need these guys here. I'm going to have to go back and get a thing for that, but that's okay. So we're going to want it here. We're going to want an import device on the side. Here and up. Did I bring these? I did. You're going to go on the top. You're going to do the blocking mode. That's the way I figured out how this works. I'm going to need some universal cables, or does that go on the back? You know, I think it actually goes on the back. Yeah, okay, we'll put that on the back. Blocking mode. There. This one. And then over here, 1, 2, and we'll be able to do the rods, which we do 1, 2, 3, 2, and that'll be enough to power that thing. I did not like you here. Go away. Now, get out of here. Thank you. Do not come over here. Do not say you were allowed. Okay. Yeah, we're going to find a fancy way of running that cable. Probably should have done it the other way around, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. For now, we'll do this. Kind of ugly, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orb. The orb goes in front. Goes in the back. Goes side. Here. There. There. And then 2. Rods here. And we're going to make the pattern for that afterwards. We're going to put 2 on the other side. And then maybe we'll have this go up another floor and then do the same thing. We'll just route the cables up. I don't want them. I may actually move this one over one more because I don't want it too close because some of these lasers may decide to try and work here instead of where they are. I think I will do that. We'll move this almost right over to the corner. Neat. Okay, so I got all those back. Oh, now I gotta get everything out of my this one, this one, this one. Those, this, this. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta put the import bus on there. Okay, so we got the first 2, which is going to be blazing hardened. And we're going to see if we can get those working. We'll need a panel as well in there. Place it. Crafting terminal. Missing that panel. Missing more than just that panel. Okay, we'll do shift. Didn't make one. Oh, actually, I already have a crafting terminal. Okay. Well, that's a bonus. I don't need to worry about that. what I probably should do is create that. That. Why does it care if it's a dark or light pan? Oh, because it's just anyone. Put these three in here. Excuse me. Why are those different? Oh, that's the terminal. Okay. Oh, my lord. Okay, so I'm going to make patterns for um oh, need this one. So the orb recipe. That goes there, and then blazing recipe. Okay. So the hardening goes there. There. Okay. Should be able to put this here. Oh, here. Okay, so it's good. So hardening, we're gonna do one of those and see if it works. Okay, it does. Very nice. Perfect. It is a little bit slow, but I will work on that. That's because these guys have to charge up here. Let me just take a drink. All right. So now let's go to the other side. One out. There. 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 Here, this one, I'll be smart and I'll actually change them around. So 1, 2, 2. This. This. There. Neath now. What I'll do is I'll just skip this over and above. Okay. So we don't really lose any height. And then on this side, we're going to, oh, I'd have to go back for that. So I just need to set this one for blocking mode. On here for blocking mode. I got to do the things too. You weren't set to blocking, so that's good. This. Two. This. Two. How many more rods do I? I have just the one. Okay. Well, let's go back. We're going to make some blazing and probably just make the blazing ones now. And I can replace them. All right, so we'll pop you back in there. For the time being, we'll do that because I don't need anything else. So I'm going to get the blazing rods. I'm going to do, so 2 of them, so that's 10, and then 2 more is 20. No, hold on. So they're 5 each, so 10 is 1, 20 is 2. All right, so it's going to use the existing ones that I already have. Nice. Those. Take a minute or two for those to get done. Once we get those in there, then we can do niotic and bearded. Hopefully I've got enough essence for all of this. Then once those are done, we can build a reactor. Reactors are pretty good. Where's the spirited one? And once we get all this stuff set up, then we're going to move to mechanism. And mechanism is where we're really going to start working towards lithium so that we can get, what is it? I think it's the induction cells, where we can basically fill these things up as much as we can. And we're just going to be running off a big giant battery. The capacities are quite crazy. But we're going to have to do a lot to get there to get lithium created. Lithium is created from liquid lithium. Liquid lithium. So you get regular lithium, and then you have to make liquid lithium. And for the liquid lithium, you have to create in the thermo. What is it? The thermo. No, not the evaporation block. Is that the one with the brine? Let me look up brine. Okay, so brine, gaseous brine is made from, yes, that's what this is. Okay, the thermal evaporation. It's like 18 blocks tall. It's a 4x4 in the middle that's empty, and you have to put water into it. You put the water, mix the brine, and then you mix the brine back in the system again in another one of these evaporations. So it's basically, I do 3 to 1. So I make 3 of the evaporation towers, and then I make 1 brine one, and that usually is enough to suffice a heavy lithium production. Sometimes I do a lot more, depending on how fast I want it to produce, but since this is going to do a lot of offline work, it's fine. So yeah, we're going to have to make that and get all the components for that, but we just need more power first to start with. So we've got 8 so far. I'm going to wait till we get 10 so I can just make the other 2, and then we'll come back and get the other ones. I just need 2 more. Oh, and speaking of that, we're going to need as well, we're going to need alloy. But we can upgrade the pipes on site instead of having to wait for them. Or redoing them all and then putting them back again. We've got pumpkin. Huh. All right, so we got 10 there. Okay, let's get all 10. All right, let's first let's sleep. Alrighty. Go back. Yeah, so the nice thing about mechanism pipes is if you want to upgrade them, you don't have to take them out and replace them all. You just take the infused alloy, which is the level up from the basic pipes, and you just right click on it. You keep right clicking, and it goes through the entire pipeline that you have. And that increases your buffered amount that's inside of them. So see, it's already done this side because I did that one because they're both connected. Really nice. And the blazing rods hold the 400,000 in them, so they can do a lot more crafts than the basic tier one. And those are all powered up. These are all set with blocking modes. I should have done the patterns while I was there. Silly me. Okay, so that's still doing those. Let's go back and get the patterns for the niotic and spirited. Okay, so powah. And then we're going to look at niotic crystals. Spirited crystals. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do before we build anything is we're going to go and get the request system done so we can get a minimum level of certain things in our environment. So you're going to be diamond. You're going to be spirited. Okay, you're both there. And then we'll build the walls around here. Put some windows in. I need to eat. Let's do that quickly. Okay, let's go back in here. Now, did I make a pattern for the ME requester? I did not. Okay, so let's do that now. That one there. And we're going to need a few of those because they only have 5 in them, which kind of sucks. But, you know, it's better than having nothing. ME requester, we're going to start with 10. I can build those, not a problem. Oh, yes, and we're going to want to build some inscribers. Don't have a pattern for that. Oh, where? Inscriber. Oh, that's because I've got ME. There is the inscriber there. I don't want that in there. I'll just throw it there. That's fine. We're going to need 5 of these. Okay. And so there's 5 of those. With the rest of the blazing rods, which is good. So ME. And of those. What else are we gonna need? Come on. Come on, brain. For the ME requester, we're going to need. Let's do that and then we'll come back. Because for some reason, oh yes, I need more of these. Pattern. That's what it was. Do that. Let's do those. I'll just let those go because I don't need them off the top right now. So we're going to go into this building. Oh yeah, that's right. Offline, I built a bunch of these drive systems. There's no drives in it. It's still empty. But I am going to fill those up with drives once I get the automation up and running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 3 spaces in case I want to add more there. I'm going to put the requesters. So here. There. Okay, and with these, you literally just, like I come in here and the first thing I do is I turn these off before I add something. So what I'm going to want to do first off is I'm going to, do I need anything right now or is this going to be, yeah, no, I don't think we're going to need anything right this second. But you basically go in here, you take something you want, say like oak logs, you drop it in here. You can actually drop it there. At least you used to be able to. Okay, so you actually have to have the item. Okay, in your inventory, and then you can do. And you set the amount that you want it to keep in stock all the time. So say I want these universal cables. Right? I'm going to tell it that I want minimum of 200 always around, and then the batch size is how many it does per craft. I always go 50, and then you hit the check mark, and then you turn it on, and then it'll automatically start crafting, and it'll do them in batches of 50. You can do batches of 100, you can do batches of 1, then it'll do 1 at a time. But then what that's going to do is that's going to take up your crafting slots, because it's going to do 1, and then 1, and then 1, and then 1 until it reaches 100. I don't really like that, so I just do that. And then for flukes, cables, I'll one of those in there. Why did that change that? That's odd. I've never seen it do that before. So one of those, one of those. That's weird. Okay. So 200, then batch size of 50. Met, and then this, I want the same thing. I want 200 of these cables lying around. Batch sizes of 50. And make sure to do that. Turn those on. It already has the 200 universal cables, so it's going to go ahead and build these. If it doesn't have the components, it'll stay red. Or if it has them already, it's just not going to do anything. Red means missing ingredients. I'd have to go check what the ingredients are and to see what we're missing. But later on, what I'm going to do is once we have all the mechanism machines that are set up with the pattern providers, we'll do all the alloys, we'll do the cables, we'll do the whatever else that we need to stay there all the time. And it's just nice because it keeps a nice inventory of stuff, so we don't have to wait for it to build. It's already there and waiting. Okay, let me take a drink here. Okay, so I've got the inscribers. What did I do with the other inscriber plates? I put them in here. Plate. No, they're not in there. They're not in there. I had extra ones. Not in there. Guess I lost them. Or I did something with them. I put them somewhere. I did have them. All right, let's go set these up, and then we'll just move the plates across. So what I can do, because I've got all the cables and everything else in here, this doesn't need that. They don't need power, because once they're connected to those, they're fine. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put these right here. So I'm just going to need 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter where I put them. I really want to look at them. Then these guys on top. Then we connect one of them with a cable right there, and that'll power all of them. Right? Yep, that powers all of them. And then what it needs to do is get I swear my brain is there and it does work. Oh, the patterns. I need to make patterns. I'm sorry, I'm being very, airheaded this today. So we got these guys out of here. So we'll take the acceleration cards. Okay, so we'll break that. No reason we need those there. We'll take all the stuff from those and put them in the system afterwards. But I do need to make the patterns, which is the reason why I came to begin with. Patterns, and then processor. At So what we're going to do is we're going to select this from the inscriber. And I'm out of patterns. Patterns. There. One of those. Those. Nearing one. And the only thing I need is the printed silicone one. That. Silicone. Excuse me. Now, do these have the logic? Oh, they do. I think I left that in there. So if I go back here, no, those ones don't. Okay, so for the raw, these are for the actual processors. And then these ones here. Put that on that side. This goes here. That. So I don't need that stuff there. So now what I need is the actual print of the silicone first. Then I need this one here, but I need to remove the actual plate. I just do that one there. Just do that one. That was the calculation. Engineering next. Logic circuit. Okay. Sleep first. We don't want friends. Okay, so you can be logic, which is the logic one here. You will be the calculation. You will be the silicone. There's this one here. And you will be the engineering, which is this one. You will here will have all three. But now what we do is we just do the shift on here, so we get the acceleration. Okay, so now those are fully accelerated. So now if I ask the system or a processor, which I have a ton of, so I can't really ask about those. What about do a bunch of these? Let's do 100 of the gold ones. So now if I go over here, there we go. See? Get them on demand when I ask, and then if I needed processors too, it would take those completed one and put them into the processor one and do that there. Okay, so those are all working. Now we need to work on the basic mechanism stuff, and I think I'll do that in the other building. Any other AE stuff I'll put in here for the time being, or maybe a second floor. Okay, so what I need, let's figure out exactly what I need. Let me look at my notes. Well, that's a little bit surprising. I walked away to go cough my brains out and grab a quick coffee. And I come back and I see this. Okay. So I guess we'll go and recover the body wherever I was. Right there. Oh, the zombie villager that's dying. Oh, now I'm dying. Go in here quickly and jump in the water. And he's dead from the... All right. There we go. So I went to this, and this. Was there anything else? No, that was it. Really need that farmer's hat. Okay. It was mechanism. That's what I was doing. Okay, so what I need is I need an electrolytic separator. I need 4 pumps, I think. So 4 pumps. I need 12 of these. I need here. These are all patterns. I need 4 crushers. Is that what I need? 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 crushers. Oh, it's doing that again. Didn't do the. Excuse me. All right, so I need the crusher. Where's the crusher? The osmium enrichment crusher. Here, we're going to turn off fluid substitutions, rewrite it, pop it back in here. Okay, so crusher for those. Purifier, we're going to need 4 of those. Enrichment, I need 4 of those. Smelters, I believe we're just going to need 2. And we're going to need some logistics cables, which I already have some, which is good. But I'm going to want the advanced ones, so we're going to do 40 of those. I already have power on me. We need some pressure cables. We're going to do, let's do 100 of those. We're going to need a couple water buckets. Those for each one of the pumps. Oh, there. I don't need osmium compressors. I don't know why I made those. So I have the crusher, so purification crusher. I need the enrichment. Four enrichments. So 4 of those, and then melters. I didn't need 4. Why did I miss? There must have been 2 in there already. Sorry. So the electrolytic separators, 12 of those, 4 pumps. I'm going to need some chemical tanks. We're going to get the advanced ones. We're going to get 2 of each of those. Sorry. We're going to have to get the chemical upgrades. So 8 for each of the purifiers. That's 8, 16, 16, 32. Okay, we're going to do speed and the other ones afterwards once we get this whole system up and running. I only have 1 pattern provider. Okay, we've got 20 there. Nice. I don't think there's... I think we should be good. I will need a pass on the top of the purifier, I believe. No, that'll be a separate unit. So I need another. So hold on. I've got 2 extra smelters. I'm going to need 2 more crushers. Okay, so 2 crushers, and then I'm going to need 2 enrichment. Yes, I do this in a very odd way, but this is I find this way more efficient. The way I do this, I know a lot of people do it differently, but I like to have one system that does all the raw ores that I collect, and then I have another system that just does random stuff that I get from here, there, and the next place. Okay, so in the back here, do I have some dirt? I do not have enough dirt. Just get a quick little bit of dirt here. I've got all that dirt. Okay, so my system. Can I make a friend somewhere? I thought I heard a zombie. We got a hole here. This is where I didn't even pick the stuff up. Made it, but didn't pick it up. Need pressure. Logistics. A little bit of that too, for the sake of it. And we're gonna do that there, rice pipe. So this is gonna bring the oxygen up for the pressured ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Purification. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's going to put oxygen into here. Underneath will be where the power goes. And then out this side, we're going to need crushers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need to make the other thing. Enrichment. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need the logistics pipes. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 smelters. 2. And then those are going to empty into a chest. Excuse me. All while that's happening, we're going to have now what I'm going to need is I'm going to need the mechanism copy paste thing, which is the mech card. Got here the configuration. I love this thing. Okay. So basically what you do is you get one machine that's working. You go in here, you set your sides. Oh, I need to get the tier upgrade first before I do that. I don't want to have to set this thing twice. And then so the advanced, so I've got 4, 8, 12, 16. Make 20 of those. All right. We're going to need our little dirt pile again. 2. These right here. Oh, I know. I need basic first. Oh, my lord. Can't believe I forgot that. You have to do the basic first, then you can do the Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so basic is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. And advanced 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got the basic, advanced purifying factories, and then the smelters, enrichments, and blah blah blah. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn auto sort on, so it's automatically going to sort them all. And then in here, I'm going to clear everything. We're going to ignore that one. We're going to input from the top, and then from the right, we're going to output. I don't need to worry about anything else. What is that noise? Okay. Sounds like someone's coughing. Zombies on top of that. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Let's go sleep. Sounds like I'm gonna get attacked by something nasty. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. Let's go in here. Let's sleep the day away. All right, so let's go back. No, wrong way. We still have a friend here. Oh, that's right, because he's got armor on, so he's not gonna burn up. Well, he's got a backpack on. He's super strong. And now I'm on fire. Thank you. Conveniently, there's water right here. And I almost died. That was awesome. Look at that. I'm not a big fan of PvP or fighting, period, but I just like the game. All right. Taking a drink here. Excuse me. Okay, so what I was starting to do there. Let's see what I did here. All right, so input, output. So what I want to do is I want to bring the stuff in the top from a chest, and then it's going to distribute to all 4 of these. And each one of these is going to then put it into the next one, which is the crusher. And I'm going to want to do the same thing, except the input's going to come from the left and the output's going to go to the right. Okay, and then I'm only going to do one of each, and then I'm going to use the card. All right, this, and then output, auto eject. Double check that I got, okay, I didn't get that. I didn't get the auto eject on. And same with this one here. It's going to come in from clear it. Input, output, and then the auto sort. The nice thing is here is watch this. So the configuration card, if you do a shift right click, it copies it. And then you just right click on each one, and then shift right click, and then right. So shift right click, 1, 2, and then 3, and then say shift right click, and then there. And what that does is that copies all the settings that you set initially. Really nice. And once these start going, they're fast. So I'm gonna need logistics cables on here. We're going to need to get a chest that I can put up top there that I can feed stuff into. This is all going to go from the digital miner. I'll probably pull the digital miner from where it is, and we'll reuse that building somewhere else. All right, so what I need to do here is I need to dig down. Okay, so I need to go down and fix that area there. So I need to, I think, go here. I don't have any more elevators, so I'll have to make another one. Oh, I'm looking for my accent, not on my board. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do is here, I've got to open up area down here. So let's go here. I'm going to go to this, and there's my hole. More here. That should be good enough. Couple torches. Okay, so this is where my oxygen is coming from. Need to go over 1. Power should be, oh, it's over 2. Okay. So replace that little piece right there. Power. Bring the power down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dig out this. I'm going to come all the way to here. Just so I don't interrupt the pressurized pipes that are there. Yeah, that never works well when I do that. Okay, so those are all powered up. I'll have to upgrade these lines at some point. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the electrolytic separators. Okay, so that. So yes, I do want 12 of them. They don't produce a lot until you get closer to like mid game, and you put all the, because you need a lot of power for them once you start upgrading them. So I usually end up going with just building a few extra of them, and then you don't have to speed them up as much. Oh, it does work. I need my chemical tanks, and I don't have them, so I have to go over here. Up. I need elevator. Wait, nope. So, 2. And then I'll bring this over so I can have one of those panels over here. And so that's not a problem. I should be able to put that right here. That's a problem there, but we'll put it right here. There, there. Let's just request one of those. Oh, now it's right panel. Go click. Okay, so now it has 3 of those. Excuse me. And now I have a crafting terminal over there, which is not, well, I need to put the thing on first, but yeah, put the cables up. I'm going to bring the power up here. I'm not using it up here, but I'm going to bring it up in case I need it for something. I'm going to try to put the elevator right here. I hope the, good. Okay, so I have a little bit of room. That's good. Okay, so I can get up and down from the basement, no problem. Oh yeah, that's right. It has no power. Need to bring the cables across. There we go. Power. Chemical tank. Two of those. There. Beneath. I can put the chemical either side here, and they should input from the top. Yep. And an output from the front. Okay, good. And now I just need mechanical pipe. All right, so mechanical pipe, we're going to get the advance. We're just going to tell it, just make me 100. Okay, do I have the pumps on me? I have the pumps. I'm going to need to put those on. Just get rid of these right now. Okay, that's done. Mechanical pipes are there. I'm going to keep these guys up here, move those over. Sorry about that. I need to do the water, so I need water buckets. Here, 4 holes. Gonna need that dirt too, so dirt can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops, are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig out that, 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 that. Water, 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 and water. Okay, so these are going to need power. So I'm going to bring power there, and there's power over here. I'm bringing stuff. So 1, 2, oh, too far. Okay, so that's going to power those pumps. 4 should be enough. If not, then I can put 2 more on the other side. I need the mechanical pipes now, so 2, 2 there. Bring those up. And they're going to come across. Okay, and this is all I need to do. Is just bring it here. Okay. Now they need power on the bottom. How should I just go straight up here? Probably. Switched over, but apparently I did. All right. Now we're still gaining water, which is nice. Means I've got enough pumps. Just need there. Now the level's gone up. All right. Okay, so we got oxygen on this side and we have hydrogen on this side. This one here, we're going to set to dump access. And as bad as it is, we're going to do that with this one too, because we don't want it to stop working. So I need my pressure pipes. I'm going to come down. We're going to go up here, but we're going to go over 1 and then up, because I don't want the pipes to connect. So this is now filling up, And upstairs, we should have oxygen in the pipes. Yep, and we're full of oxygen. All right. So this system is now set up. I just need 2 barrels. So 2. So do I have any upgraded barrels? I only have copper. What about chests? I have 2 diamond ones. Nice. Okay, so we'll grab 2 of those. We'll have to get an upgrade at some point on there, but I don't need it right this second. You know what? We'll just put it right here. Now, do I have... I do have it on me. Okay. These do not need to be set up, but I'm going to set them anyways. And with here, I know they're set to auto eject, but I like to make sure I know the direction of where everything's going. Now, do I have anything in my backpack here I can stuff in here? I do not have anything. Oh, well, that's fine. Those electric little separators are loud. Okay. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to set up some crushers, smelters, and some enrichment. Just going to need my dirt here. I'm going to set them up. So let's do 1, 1, 1, 1. I like to space things out. There's lots of space, so there's really no point. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2. There. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these on the top of all of them. Excuse me. So I need my shovel back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let me take a drink here. Rope. Oh, and we have Spider Friend. Better if I use a sword and not a piece of meat. Let's go sleep. I should probably bring a bed. You know what? I think there's a bed in here. No, there's no bed in there. Okay, let's go sleep. This is going to be a longer episode for sure. But it's stuff I want to get done. Hopefully you guys enjoy the longer episodes than the shorter ones, or what do you prefer? Do you like longer ones, more concise ones? Do you like to see all the building? Do you like to see none of it? It'd be great to know what you guys' preferences are. There's a spider somewhere, and a zombie burning. Oh, there's the spider. Okay, you go away. Maybe he's on the roof. Or out. I'm actually out of power wires. All right. Yeah, so let's go underneath. Find where those are. And we didn't need that extra one. What I can do is I can just route this right across to here. Bring I'll put that back and they'll come out because I can't go above it. Here, we'll go underneath it. Okay. Up, go over here. Up the back. And then I don't just need to put the wires in between each one. Okay, so now what we need to do is set these up. So we're going to clear it completely. We're going to turn this to the input output so that it can take it out on its own. Don't need to set up anything else. Okay. I would use the card, but it's more hassle than it's worth for this one. There's only 2 of each. First. Oops. Clear. Okay, so those are all set up. Those should work now. I just need to put patterns in them. And then we can send stuff to be enriched. We can send stuff to be crushed, or we can send stuff to be smelted, like glass or terracotta or I don't know what else, but whatever we need to do. So if we need, say, a craft for Certus coarse dust, we can automatically send the Certus here to get crushed, so I don't have to run back and forth between buildings to get that done. It'll just be done in here and pulled back through the system. I don't believe, no, these don't have acceleration cards, so that's all based on the speed of this. So 2, 4, I have 6. I have just enough. I can do the upgrades here for these from basic to advanced. Probably upgrade these right to elite or ultimate. These I'm not too worried about what the speed is because they're just generally doing all the ores. And once that's done, they'll just be moved into a chest. I'll get an import bus, or no, a storage bus on this one here, so that it can actually, show the items that it has, or just pull them all back into the system. I don't know yet what I want to do. Probably do a storage bus because I don't like pulling everything into the system if it doesn't need to be. All right. And I think with the powah update, or addition, I should say, we've added this in. We can do autocrafting now. We have all the processors autocrafting. Why are you stuck there? You're not outputting. There we go. I didn't think to turn that on. All right, well, I found that at least. That's pretty good. So we're not going to worry about that. But those will finish up. These do all the autocrafting. So we have hardened, blazing, niotic, and spirited. And next time we will work on getting a bunch of new reactors put up, so that... Oh, there's our skeleton that was giving us flack. A distance. All right, there we go. Clear him. What we'll do is we'll put a torch in there so we don't get any friends. And then at some point I will figure out what to do with these, closing these. I want to change these buildings. I don't like the fact that they're completely solid. I don't know, maybe put some big windows in, or I don't know, something. If you guys have any ideas what to do with these buildings, make them look a little bit better, I'd be all up for that. I really only sort of started this one, but then just sort of forgot about it and didn't do anything else with it, even though I said I was going to. This one's the same. It's literally just been sitting here. I probably have more iron in here too. I haven't checked. Wow, that's a lot of iron. I've got unlimited poppies too. Oh, well, there's probably a ton sitting in here. Empty that out. Like, what are you doing? Are you stuck you're stuck in the hole. You're hilarious. No, goodbye. Oh, you got away. Damn it. Okay, so at least now we won't get stuck in there. Oh, he came back for more. There we go. Now he's dead. Stop stealing my blocks. And damn. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this building episode and automation. If you guys have any questions, if you need to know more about a certain mod or how it works, or, I can give examples. I've been doing these for years, so I can kind of figure them out or show you them, the ones I know. And if we don't, I can just do a video for you. So yeah, let me know. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. See ya.